start the stream, and then we should be good. Pretty loud, actually. Let's turn this down a bit. So before we start, a little bit of a recap. We've done quite a few runs. It's been quite the exciting month. We have been grinding. That's gold chips. These are from the last run. That's not really. This is where we at. It's been a rough month. We've tried. We've gotten some really good ones, but we've not been able to capitalize on whatever the hell this is. So we've just been. Oh, it's been a long month, and I'm still not satisfied. So we're just gonna go again. Before we start, we are gonna try a couple more runs. I have basically spent all of my runs this month on Seiun Sky, trying to max her out and getting the best possible setup we could even get. My set's pretty good. It's a little bit overwhelming in the Silent Suzuka spot. She is a really good card. She is incredibly useful for not only getting a piece of the groundwork by getting left-handed, even though that event seems to be so rare that maybe like every 20 runs or like 10 runs I actually do get it. No, it's not 10 runs, it's more like 20. So it's really, really rare. We got a couple of other stuff. Standard Distance on Nation Flash. We got Meiji Redoba with Sunny Days. Not really useful. This one's definitely the best one. And then the other one. I chose to go with Super Creek because not only is it a good card, providing us with a decent... It doesn't make our stamina trainings entirely useless. It means we can like spend less time on doing stamina. That's the whole reason. Even though all of her hints are bad, we don't need any of it. Usually firm condition is really good, but on this Champions Meet is actually good condition. So firm is not gonna do anything for us, unfortunately. So we're just gonna try, run it back one more time or 3 more times. And then once we're done with that, we're gonna go into Champions Mode, which is gonna be quite interesting. But in any case, I mean, what can I say about this month? I've definitely been owned in on what the perfect way of growing Seiun Sky is. We'll take the opportunity for Sunny Days in for sure. We've actually, and there it is. That's actually quite nice. That's one piece of the puzzle. That means we don't need hints from Meiji Redoba, which is very, very good. We could go with a wit hint here that gives us a free training. We could also go for a early recreation, which I like to do because early mood raising is actually quite useful. But I also take two. I always take 2 friendships on a desirable stat: speed, stamina, power. So now we have nothing, which will give us a chance to do recreation. This doesn't give us energy back, which is kind of bad, which means we're kind of still in the same spot. We still need to rest, but that's okay. That's okay. You win some, you lose some, but we're at the very least on great now, which isn't good because now we don't really have any trainings to do. We just have to keep pressing the button, but at least we got the great out of the way. That is a really good power training. I do like getting a little bit of extra power early on because this build is severely lacking in power training. You basically never press power, which isn't a problem because we got power in the sparks. We got quite a lot in the sparks. I think we got 3, 6, 9... We got 12 power sparks, which... No, actually 15 power sparks. Everything is power except for one that is stamina. That allows us to skip power almost entirely and always go on speed, which is usually the best way to do it. Seiun Sky doesn't have innate speed bonus, I believe, so she does need to grind a little more. I think she has 10% in stamina and 20 in wit, which is not bad. the 20% in wit actually is really noticeable, which allows her to get that wit threshold that she needs in order to proc all her skills that she needs early on in the race and just in the race in general. Okay, we don't need anything here. Asian Flash is almost full, which is really nice. But yeah, looking at it, yes, 10 in stamina and 20. So maxing out his speed's actually not that easy. I've noticed that more often than not, I have actually trouble maxing out her speed. So I'm trying to push speed as much as I possibly can. Kind of a little bit of waste of energy here, but it's just for the friendship at this point. And not losing energy, it's just we're losing like... Oh, that's not what I wanted. It's power versus speed. It doesn't matter. Okay, I definitely should pay attention to my selections here. Okay, this is really bad. I'll take the power one because we get a little bit of extra on the reporter. Otomashi. But overall, this is kind of a mid start. Actually, a pretty bad start, I think, so far. It's usually the friendship. It's not the... It's the least crucial thing, but it's also crucial. It can bite you in the ass later on. I like to get a really good training early on, so I don't have to worry about it. But that's just... It's just what it is, if we're being honest. Okay, so far nothing good coming out. I'd like to have a left-handed. That would guarantee us to have groundwork settled. We get Silent Suzuka on friendship level with that hint. Rosy Outlook, not useful. We don't need stamina skills. Sunny Day Standoff has a couple of interesting choices, but they're all RNG, and I don't want to get a random slacker, so I never take anything but the last choice, which is the coward's choice, of course. There's nothing here I can press. Possibly power, but only for Sweep Tosho hints, which we don't need. So we're just gonna do 50 energy restore. Kind of wasting the well-rested there, but we can never account for that. Filling out Kitsu-san Black with a friendship training or a wit training that is useless for a standard distance hint. Standard distance is easy to come by. I have it in the hints quite a lot. So I don't think I'm gonna need it quite yet. Another Kita-san hint. Probably the best because I do want to get some more speed. Speed and stamina are pretty bad. Long corner's not gonna be useful here. That is a decent wit, but with friendships that are already maxed. So this is unironically better, getting the Kita-san training in for a little bit of extra speed. We're already at deadline, which means we do need to pick a race. We can delay this one if we get a good training, but the trainings are all bad. So we've just taken the mile race. You can either do the mile race here or Hopeful Stakes. Both of them you should easily win if you have at least 300, like about 300 speed is fine. You can win with like 250, it's not a big deal. But sometimes you lose them, not as a front runner though. Seiun Sky is really good at winning races. The only thing, there is a couple, that's a good training, even though it's on wit again. But maybe a hint on standard distance, maybe? Late Service Treasury. Not, hero hints are all useless except for one. Her card's still good enough to keep it. And it's kind of the only speed card that I really have that fits in that slot. I could wit again for the Sweep Tosho hint, or I could start on stamina, which is probably good because I'm getting 2 additional hints, which raises this to 21. 21 is a decent stamina hint, I would say. Doesn't get any better than that. Alright, let's see. Satsuki Show. Satsuki Show, 400 speed, probably what I would like to get to make sure I win. Winning is not important at all for that, but, you know, just as I like to hit stat threshold to check. Kyoto Race Course not going to be useful. Again, with like a really pointless, but we're kind of out of stamina anyways. So far our stats are really low. I don't like how low our stats are. We're not meeting stamina. We're not anywhere near close to our limit with speed. So this is... Recovering this is gonna require some really high hitters later on. We're getting the speed training there. That's nice. Again, with literally nothing to use. So I could get the Asian Flash hint, and I think I'm gonna do that. Standard distance. Okay, so we got our groundwork set up. We got Sunny Days, Standard Distance, and Frontrunner Savvy. Migraine Blues is not what we want here. We don't want to delay our stuff even more. We haven't even filled out the friendships in total. I haven't seen Super Creek in a while. I think this run's pretty much bricked at this point because we're already so far behind. A Victoria Paul Plunger hint. Okay. Sure. I'm gonna take Victoria Paul Plunger because we got a hint, which makes it incredibly cheap. I'm actually thinking that we might lose the Satsuki Show because 330 speed is really few. It's not losing, but like we're getting second or third or something. No, we got first. Actually good. I think if she stays ahead, Victoria Paul Plunger and Angling and Scheming are so good, and they always work if she's in first. It might not always proc, but alright, getting the mood back up is very important here. Alright, we kind of need to start getting some friendship trainings, otherwise we'll actually run in a little bit of difficulty catching up on stats. I'd like to at least get 600 to 700 heading into the senior year. I can't train here, but I kind of have to. Okay, that's scary. That was really greedy. But since the first inspiration wasn't that good to begin with, we're kind of playing more risky here. It's definitely that's definitely the choice we're going for. All right, first place. We got the Japanese Derby out of the way. The Japan Derby. The Derby. Winning the Triple Crown is nice. You get 12 stats, 6 speed, 6 power, I believe. And you get 2 hints on fast-paced, which is nice because it's part of her base kit for Escape Artist, making this whole package cheaper. They're already pretty expensive, so I like Escape Artist. It doesn't always proc at the right time. A Well-Rested would be nice. No Well-Rested, okay. Chomp Extermination. I've actually not had this one before, so we shall just give it a quick look. What are you? Who are you? I don't... You're not Pegasus, you're the other one, but I've never seen before. You're Shinko Windy. I've never heard of you before, I'm sorry. I can get 1 mood or 10 energy. Well, we'll take the energy for sure. Alright. Again, we can get a Silent Suzuka hint. We'll take the hint. The Silent Suzuka hints are nice because all of the skills that she does gives are useful. It's just that Seiun Sky already comes with a couple of them. So now this is kind of tricky because we are really low on stamina. We need like a bunch of stamina to be able to survive the Kikuwa show. So we have to predominantly... We have to give priority to stamina here. Damn, like Super Creek's hiding. I've not seen... in like half the trainings, I don't even see her. Definitely gonna take Guts now. Get a little bit more Guts here because both of them are so low. Yeah, get the Guts here. We might actually get roadblocked by the Kikuwa show here if we're not careful. Okay, well rested is nice. We have not gotten any of the stamina trainings. We have not gotten any of the costume events. Like, we have not gotten anything, really. And I don't know why. It's like a run with absolutely nothing in it. 400 stamina should be fine. 380 might be too little. But passing up on the speed training is kind of bad. This is getting pretty scary. This is territory where I don't want to be. Because we actually do have a chance of losing here. I would usually like to get a stamina skill here. Like standard distance or whatever. But the problem is Kikuwa show is a 3000 meter race, which isn't standard distance. So if the Champions Meet required a non-standard one, like the next one, for example, is the Takarazuka Kinen, which is 2200, which means non-standard distance comes a hint that is useful. That will be interesting for if I run Seiun Sky again, which is probably the case. But this is just, this Kyria is actually kind of difficult. And this is the reason why I take Super Creek, because if you don't get enough stamina by this point, you might lose to the Kikuwa Show or the Spring Tenor Show. Both of the races you have to get third, which with low enough stamina is actually kind of hard to meet. There's again nothing here. I could rest or do a race now. I will rest because we are almost at the 50 energy mark. Losing a little bit of energy is fine to just have our turn economy be a little bit better. But yeah, so far it's been looking atrocious. This is not gonna be the run. Even if I get all the inspirations that I need, there is a high chance we are literally not making it because of the stat line. I've had a couple of runs where I had literally perfect inspiration and the training has been so bad I didn't even get to 1000 speed. And this looks to be like a run that could be like that. The thing is, I have now 420 wit or something, which means I'm already way past the amount of wit that I need. That means wit training I'd never need anymore, which is actually a bad thing because you do want to leave room to take really good turns for wit. Let's get the skill points. Skill points is nice. Alright, let's see. That's so bad though. The single friendship trainings are almost never worth doing, but you do need to do them because you need to level up the training. A raffle? Okay, a hot spring ticket. Interesting. Okay. Rare hot spring ticket. The streamer's luck has struck again. If only everything else. We also need a little bit of stamina. 500 is good to make it through this tenor show. You can do it with less. It's fine. I get a little bit through the inspiration, which is why I probably stop pressing stamina now. Oh come on, a mood down, really? Well, this is a no-brainer. Since we do need a little bit of extra stamina to make it to 600 and 300 at the end, I think this is... Oh, that's nice. Okay. Getting my mood back up is really good. Oh, and energy. Okay. Best foot forward. If only we had the proper... with the proper speed training to help us raise our stats. 622. It's not looking good. Oh, another energy back. So if we get a good training here, that could help us. You're not a good training. You're just 24. Ah, sure. Let's take it. Okay, so this means whether the run makes or breaks. I do need Mile S and Groundwork, and Turf S would also be good. But we could also get nothing, which means that this run is unfortunately bricked. Nothing else I can do, except run races actually. Because... I still have a mission to do, which is win 15 races and in a career. Strength is the way to go. So to win this, I would like to do standard distance. And let's get a couple of extra skills, shall we? Or do we need that? I don't think we do actually. I think this is fine. Gives us 40 more stamina. Means we're at like 480. It's still not enough, I think, because we don't have enough guts. I think this tenor show wants like 300 guts or something. Yeah, third. It's really hard to meet the stat requirement for this, as aggressive as we're doing it. I don't know if you can get to 15 races, 15 wins, but we'll try. We can do the Victoria Mile, sure. We can do the Yasuda Kinen. We can do Takarazuka Kinen. We can do Autumn Tennis Show. Queen Elizabeth, Japan Cup, and then Arima Kinen. That's another 5-6 races and a couple ones we have already done. So yeah, these runs, unfortunately, completely depend on the inspiration, since we're not bringing any hints We do need groundwork, of course, which can be acquired through cards, but I never had good cards. I do have the gold chip card, but getting groundwork from that is about as rare as the inspiration, so you could double up on it, but I think I've run the gold chip card a little bit. However, I don't like it because, first of all, it has no race bonus. It has that stat which makes it more likely to appear on its own stat, on the speed stat. It has none of that, which makes it like even a fully maxed out Golshi card is worse than like an SR card at like 3 LB. You only bring her if either you want the skills or if you literally have nothing else. It's not a terrible card per se. It's just less effective or way more RNG, which makes sense for it being gold chip. But yeah, we should be good here. We should be about done. Don't we have like a race in this? No, that wasn't it. Okay. All right, we should be just cruising towards the finish line here. We'll be fine. We're just getting a couple of stats up just to turn this into a semi-parent run. Sure, whatever. Oh, well rested at the very least. Okay, let's run this one, and then we run the remaining races. I'm not sure if we can make it to 15 races. I don't keep track. I guess we'll see at the end. I think it's like 13 races or something, because the problem usually arises when... What did I want to say? You're deciding to throw the run at the Spring Tenor show, at which point you can't really do any more races. What time is it over there? It's Marvelous Sunday away. We got Marvelous Sunday in like 6 hours, I believe. What time is it? 4 hours. 4 hours. But so I have to get my runs out, my Champions Meet runs before 10 p.m., which is in 2 hours. So we have to push these runs through and then do Champions Meet real quick. All right, let's get these runs out and then we should be good. Oh, these races. Then try again. Yeah, race fatigue. Pretty good trainings though, but yeah, not even close to being maxed. Kind of abandoned the run at the end anyways. Okay. I mean, so far I'll show the Umas we'll run in for Champions Meet before we run them. Before we run it. As I selected. I think, considering that not everyone is gonna have Seiun Sky, the competition is gonna be between people who run Diver Scarlet. Some people have Smart Falcon. I've seen a lot of Smart Falcon. Sometimes I see Bakushins. The scariest part of this is the Seiun Sky that I'm gonna run does not have 100% activation on groundwork. It's about an 80%, and because it relies on focus proccing, which is a witch check, which caps out at like 80%. If it doesn't proc, she almost never wins, because she doesn't have enough mid-leg power to come back from a deficit. Sometimes, when all the other ones also don't proc groundwork, then I have a chance. But usually she just gets blocked at that point and never makes it back, because the race it's not long enough, so she can't make up the distance. Which is unfortunate, but that's just what it is. I have two aces, 2 gamblers. Grass 1 and gold chip. I'm bringing gold chip again this time. Very unusual choice. I'm gonna be one of the few who brings a gold chip. She is not gonna win much, but it's sort of a wild card, and it has... These 2 gamblers have one advantage. If someone brings a frontline blocker, then there is a chance that the late surges and end closers have an opportunity to... Oh yeah, we got... the hot spring. Hell yeah. Nice. Well, I do like Seiun Sky's casual outfit. This sort of what do they call overalls and like a shirt. Very, very simple stuff. I do like it. All right, let's pick some skills that we can inherit. Corner depth, straightaway acceleration. We'll do ramp up. It's not that important. Fast pace, final push. Front runner, dodging danger, not important. Front runner savvy, tail held high. Still have more. Let's try escape artist and unrestrained, sure. And then put an extra point in standard distance, I guess, to give us a 5% more chance. 5% chance. 5% more. Alright, let's see. 11,000. That's a pretty good spread. Even a mile spark, but only a 2 spark width, so it's not really that important. Not terrible. Exactly 15 races. That's 15 wins for the mission. That's good. That's good. First run done. Not a winner, but we can go again. My inspirations have been pretty horrible, but I don't know. I don't feel that bad about it. I think overall I did what I could and left it up to RNG. I think the only thing I could really improve is to get my own Kito-san MLB, and then maybe I could have like swapped around the cards a little bit. But I think I've done a pretty good job with what I got. It can't be that much better. I'm just a little bit more reliant on RNG than someone who has like fully maxed out deck. Early mood up. We like to see that. Some speed training would be nice. You're giving me 2 on speed, which is the best I can get here, which is the reason why we'll take it. Extra training to push us a little bit over so the failure rate doesn't go too high. Should be at 0% here. Handing out some flyers. We'll do that. We got the groundwork stuff done last time relatively quickly. I would like to see a repeat of that. Could take the free friendship guts training, but I'd rather take the wit to not waste energy. Get some more energy back, that's nice. Now, a free on the another Silent Suzuka hit. We don't need the hints from Silent Suzuka. They're all optional. They're not required parts of the Exodia. They're more like... What is a support card that's nice to have in Yu-Gi-Oh? They don't really exist anymore. It's all like either you get a card that destroys the enemy or you lose. Okay, we get the second mood up. That means we don't need to do recreation, which is really nice. We do like to see that. Akita-san hint. Not important. Let's see if we can get a stat spread of 200 before the debut race. I don't think it's gonna be happening. I'd never take practice perfect here. I don't know. I just don't think it's at all required, because practice perfect is like, I think 5% something? It's not significant enough. I tend to not want to run any significant chance. Now this is good. Sweep Tosho hints are useless, but it gives more friendship, which is nice. Okay, that gives us 20 stamina, I believe. Yep. Ooh, 11%. Or the hint on Asian. No, we do this. Okay, perfect. I've been unlucky. Yesterday I ran a thing where I got a 2% failure, which is horrible. 90% about But it's only on wit. If you fail wit training, you don't lose anything. Master trainer. Alright. Good first half of the junior year. Definitely not... Can't complain. Can't complain. Would like to get started on groundwork hints. Maybe get the Suzuka event. Or focus on Meiji Rodoba's hints and Asian Flash. Another 20 speed. That's what we like to see. Yeah, we can't do that. We need to rest. I would like to get Fast Learner more often. Fast Learner is a really good trait. It reduces the cost of all abilities, because I'd like to buy a couple more abilities sometimes. It's just that usually the budget for the SP isn't there, because you don't get a lot, and pretty much all the training is... That's really good. Yeah. Get a Super Creek hint to help a little bit with the friendship, even if her hints are kind of garbage. Speed training level 3 already. Also really good. 14%. I'll take the wit training because that's 2 friendship ups that I also need. Also maxed out Doba now, which means we're getting... we'll take her hit... Oh, that's a Kita-san hint. She can give focus though, so it's not terrible. Or just 6 speed. We'll take that too. Oh, that's really good. Okay. We're getting low progress on the friendships, but really high progress on the stats. Which makes me always feel a little conflicted, but I'm not complaining. That's insane, but I literally can't press it because 30% is way too high. But this one's also really good. Okay, getting better. We'll take the extra 10 energy to push ourselves into a threshold. Another silent Suzuka hint. Well, you've been wanting to hint at me so far, so long. I'll take it. Torena-san. Yeah, more with training. The trainings have been extremely efficient so far. Another Suzuka hint. Or the stamina. Honestly, I feel like I've been trying too hard to get, like, decent trainings. I'm just taking a rest for now because I think I've gotten, like, a bit too gutsy with my rolls. Am I rewarded for this? Kind of. We'll take the Asian Flash hint. Didn't get anything, and now we have to do hopeful stakes, unless this is like an insane training. You can do races afterwards. There is still these G3s, but I'd rather do a G1. I've never had so much speed early on. 430 speed in the junior year is kinda wild. But we're kinda lacking a lot of stamina here. Oh, that was a good race. Only 5 energy. Satetor. Sure, let's take the Super Creek one. We need a little bit of stamina. We'll have to get something to drink soon. Still have no hints for groundwork. Still need some passives to deal with. So should probably look for something like that. That's good. Getting Sweep Tosho into orange and close with Super Creek. Okay, finishing up that one. Do we get 103 on Progressive Curvature? Only one, that's fine. I usually take it. A lot of people just take Professor of Curvature at all times. I tend to not pick it because it's not... Come on. Yeah. Oh god. 20 speed down and 3 mood down? Okay, well, I deserve that, but still, that's always very rude. Okay, sure, fine. I deserve that. I mean, it was only 30%. It was a really, really good training, though. Now we have to work our way up again. Let's hope we get some hints to, or like some mood ups to help us along. Would have been wild if I got the training. 45 and like a little bit of the... Nothing interesting there. But Victoria Paw Plunger is for 120, which is really cheap, which is why I will buy in it. That means our... With that mood down, we kinda ruined our advantage and we're back to baseline, which is fine. I could take the risk. I was able to take the risk. The thing is, I should probably do a recreation now because we do need to get our mood up desperately. Unless there's like some... None of these are really important, so we're just gonna do this. Okay, got a little bit of energy back. Clouds followed by... What is this one? I don't think it matters. But shady dealings, not that important. We got to 500 speed, which should be pretty good in terms of winning the Japan Derby. Gonna be really hard for them to keep up with me in that. Sometimes I feel like I should watch these races. These guys are like all weak. And I lost. That's insane. That is actually kind of insane. Oh, I lost stamina because I was rushed. Okay, so having that low stamina actually kills you, or even on medium races. Interesting, okay. That's good to know. That's good to know. That's a good training. Kinda wanna see. I have nothing to do here. I'll just rest. Okay. I don't find the time to rest here to get my mood up, but I do have to do it. You're not giving me good hints. So the problem so far is that I got decent stats, but nothing else. The only thing I can do is get a hint now. Or like do a rest and recreation, because I need to get my mood back up. Unless it's like a really good training. It's not. I'm also really low on stamina, so I need to catch up with that as well. Okay, that gives me 27, I believe. Yeah. Okay, thank God Super Creek's coming in clutch a little bit. Always there to protect us. And this is why I like taking her, because like without her the stamina trainings would be so bad and it would always be so stressful. Like this I can actually kind of pick and choose what I do. I also have so much guts that I don't really need to bother with any of this. I think I'll just leave it at that. Oh wow, okay. 67. We kind of returned a little bit, that's nice. That should net us... We might win this. We lost the Derby, so it doesn't really matter. We don't get the Triple Crown event. Because somehow we flopped the Derby. Had too little stamina for the Derby, which is interesting. I think I was like 250 there or something. Alright, time to rest. Oh, well rested, that's really nice. If I get 1 or 2 more good speed training, I'm actually way ahead of the curve, which is kind of nice. Depends on kind of what I get in the next 2. Actually inclined to take this because of the hint. Fighter is a late searcher skill, I don't need that. The hints are coming in sparingly, so we are definitely, in terms of what we need from our kit, with nothing. We have literally nothing. It's gonna be tough. Win the Arimakinan. It's kind of funny that for how many runs I've done with Seiun, I think it's like over 100 runs. I've only gotten like 1 3-star, which parent, which is kind of insane considering I always go for like a lot of stats. None of these are good. Still need a bit of stamina, but only a little bit. A bushel of carrots. I mean, we do need to get speed up to level 5, so... Okay, let's get this. 60. We should be good for the Spring Tenor Show. Leader's Pride's nice. I think that's a new skill. Give me some pointers for a little bit of energy. And now 28 on speed. I think that's what we're taking. Should be close to speed level 5. Yeah. It's in now. We're resting here, even though I would like to get the hint. It's too risky. Actually, sometimes I think using the frontrunner skills, because Seiun has a debuff for frontrunner, which is actually kind of interesting. I think someone brought Stamina Eater before. Or like, I think there's like even something that steals speed. Right, this decides we need like a full-on... Hydrate. I don't need Hydrate, I'm sorry. Well, these inspirations are complete ass. I've not gotten a single thing that I need so far. I'm always tempted to end the run right here, but I should really let these runs go through. Since they're not terrible parent runs. You can just kind of pivot into them, but it's just so tedious after having done so many runs. Being disheartened by the second inspiration and then just wanting to rage quit. I wish there was more runs that, or like more strategies that don't involve relying on inspirations. But because I feel like the chances for them are way too low. Like what, 10% for everything? Can't be more than that, which makes it... Alright, give me migraine, sure. I don't even care anymore. Let's do the Yasuda Kinan. That's the race for the Champions Cup, by the way. It's the blueprint for that. Sure, let's work on speed. So far it's been working... I think the good thing is you kind of get into the groove where you can get most careers over the finish line in terms of the sets that you need. Maxing out speed, getting like 1000 power, 600 stamina, 300 guts, like a bunch of wit, like 400 at least, and then maybe 600 at the best. And then hope, and then just roll the dice every single time. Just this time I wasn't lucky with the dice. I was actually really lucky with my other Umas. It's kind of interesting. The Grass Wonder and Gold Chip I made, they're like 80% there in terms of their kit, that what they need. And I literally did like one run each. And I'd refuse to do more because it would just be the same grind again. So I just try to finish up my Ultra Ace here. The other ones are just gamblers anyways, that can't reliably win. Seiun Sky is kind of... She wins by default in a lot of cases. So I think I have a good chance of getting pretty far. The problem is there's a really high chance she just drops it at the end, at the one crucial race. So it's gonna be interesting to see whether or not how the early races go, just to see what the win rate for her is. I have it's hard to tell from the people that do practice races, because they tend to not be the ones that you face. You face some interesting creatures in Champions Meet that are not representative of those who are actually min-maxing and going for the races and stuff like that. The Napmaster's Blunder. Are you kidding me? Let's do the Japan Cup. I think Japan Cup has like a speed and stamina spark. Or something like that. And I think it also might have a Tokyo race course hint. Don't actually know what the Japan Cup. Do we have a Japan Cup hint here? Ura Finale Mile Championship in that. Oh, that's actually good. Mile Championship's really good. But it's not the Mile Cup, right? What was that? What was that spot sharing? Oh, I can't go back, unfortunately. We unfortunately don't think we have a... We don't have a Japan Cup spark here, so I don't really know what it does. We could check. G1 sparks. The Mile Championship has standard distance and speed, and Japan Cup has Tokyo Race Course and stamina, which is also really good. They're both excellent races. And then the Arimakinen is Nakayama and Guts, which is terrible again. Alright, well. Let's try to get some hint at the end. Alright, again, fighter. This is definitely a run where I've gotten absolutely nothing. But that's okay. There's runs like these and there's runs like that. I've at least had one guy in my club Discord who got a really insane Smart Falcon, I think. Like 13,300 points. Pretty much perfect stats and everything that you could possibly want. I'm just here rolling the dice with my gambling Umas. Only got one more run. We're hammering out these out pretty good. I've definitely gotten faster because I memorized all the things. That's when you know you have to stop playing, because you're literally just going through the motions. It's like I'm like an old guy that sits in front of a slot machine, but the slot machine is not lemons and cherries and a 7 and sometimes a hot lady, and it's not a white guy, his face instead of a swings that's on top in like 80s style graphics. It's cute anime girls, which arguably is better or worse depending on how much aura you give the races thing. Alright, let's see. We have absolutely nothing here to give Seiun to help her pass along. Actually, it's not the worst. It's kind of the worst. What else can we... I guess we can just kind of double up on stuff. And then just do front-runner straightaways. Pretty good skill. Don't mind passing that along, but I think this one's not gonna be it. A Yasuda Kinen. Yasuda Kinen is also speed in Tokyo Race Course, which is really nice. Okay, well. One more. And then I can't delay it any longer. I wish I could, but the tournament has to come at some point. Maybe the last run will be the best run or something. Okay. Could try for a gold ship, but Silent Suzuka definitely way more useful, even if she's only level 30. Oops. Just a little more, and then we got it. Let's see what we're starting with. Sweep Tosho hint, do not care. Give me speed. Give me speed, give me power. Give me everything I want. Another one, really good. Chasing Brilliance, immediate good mood. Hell yeah. You know what I want to see. Thank you, Kita-san Black. Take the wit training for energy depot. Oh, okay. Immediate great mood. That's exactly what we like to see. Guts training with a hint. I'll take the power. Stat that I want, and... Right, sure. We'll take Practice Perfect this time because it's so early. Gonna get some mileage out of that one. Torena. Let's rest. Haven't gotten Charming in a while. Charming would be kind of nice. Silent Suzuka Sweep Tosho? I do need to get started on Super Creek at some point, so... Ancient Flash Hint. We take that. Standard distance for me. Nope. Straightaway acceleration, not bad. Akita-san Black Hint. Or triple speed, that's actually way better. Nothing? Literally nothing. Alright, sure. The ultimate generation. Sure, give me the wit training at the end there. And then we'll push to almost 200 across all stats. That's kind of the baseline that I'm going. 200 speed, stamina, power for the debut race. 300 for the end of the junior year race. Then 400 for the Satsuki show. And then whatever you can get. It's like the ideal stat line. It's not even worth risking for this, I think. It's just better to rest, because it gives me a chance to discard a bad turn and get a better turn next time. All of these are too good, but I do not want to pass up the hint for Asian Flash. Fighter's not that good. Unfortunately, I have to play greedy with the hints, because otherwise we need those parts. Without them, we can't just ignore every single hint. At least from the ones that we do need. Now the trainings are bad though. Okay. Kita-san Black. Fair enough. Paying it forward. Give me my 10 energy. I think the bottom one there is straightaway acceleration as far as I know. Okay, now we're not going to hint because that's just silly. The Super Creek... there's literally nothing better. Wow. Stamina is so low again. Ugh. Sure. This is kind of like, I wouldn't say worst case scenario, but this is like extremely low threshold trainings. Like pretty much every single training we had was like suboptimal, which leads into a really awkward curve. Target in sight is something that I take, but I'm not proud of, sometimes I really... It just can't be helped. Sometimes you just really have to pick it in the pinch, but it's not good. This is Nishino Flower. And you are the... You're giving me 10 speed and 5 power. Okay. This run's not cutting me any slack, so I don't think we'll be able to do anything here. 280 speed and 250 stamina is incredibly little. Sure, give me 30 energy. Okay. At least we got the 300 speed. It's okay, I'd say. Very low. I'd say low third. The only good thing is that my speed training is on level 3 already, so... Another Asian Flash Hint and getting 2 more friendships up. That's really important. You don't want to give me standard distance, which I understand. I wouldn't give it to myself either. But come on, be nice. It's the day of the championship. Do I not deserve a little bit of leeway here? Throw me a bone. Is Suzuka. How are all of these still green? Okay, give me a hint. Early lead? Sure. Nothing. None. Wow. My guts is also so low. I'm not risking it. We need like a miracle to come back from this. Maybe the inspiration goes hard? Okay, sure. Let's get started on that. Sure, that's not bad. We get the Super Creek full, and I think Mijirodova also almost gets full with that hint. Still no parts of groundwork. Not a golden melon, but we'll see. Osaka High. Okay. Well, we got standard distance, which means I don't need to do Asian Flash anymore. We'll pick up Victoria Plot Puncher because helps her a little bit eking out the wins here and there. I'm not actually sure if it does anything in these races, but they should. They should be doing something. It sometimes can help her, like, even if she's, like, second, it still procs when you're second, I think. First or second. So if she gets overtaken in the very last spot and can't proc her own unique, she still has the opportunity to proc that and get back in first because she has way more stats than the other ones. Okay. Professor of Curvature. Tempting, but we do need the rest. Quiet Passion. Okay. Grass Wonder showing up, giving me a little bit of energy. Now it should be enough stamina, though. Yeah. Now I just need like 100 extra stamina to be able to win the Kikuwa show. Should be fine, though. We have 9 turns. And then we're off to the races. Sure. We'll prepare. Is there anyone we haven't filled up yet? No. So what do? We take this. We could even run the Takarazuka Kinan if it doesn't... if there's no good training here. I'll take this because you have a chance of giving us a standard, a Sunny Days hint. Late Searcher Savvy is not what I need. We're going into summer with like very low energy, like only half energy. But I like to rest early on, since these trainings are kinda ass anyways. Okay. That's not good. Having to do wit training during summer is a little bit unfortunate. But we got sunny days, which means that we don't need any more hints. And we got a good stamina training. 42 and stamina is actually really good. And now a really good speed training would do it. Like a 60 plus speed training would go so hard. Or nothing. I'll also take nothing, honestly. Oh, the power one's also really good though. 17 and 26 is actually kind of nice. We'll take that. Just because I don't like wit training during summer. It's not offering much of a use. See, this one's almost as good. It's like instead of 28, it's like 23. 35. Okay, we'll take that. Improving the training facilities. Level 4. Yeah, nothing here. We'll just rest. Pretty low stamina. That means we probably won't win the Kikua show. That means we don't get the triple crown. Would have been nice, but... I mean, there is a chance, but it's pretty low. Yeah. Not enough stamina. You can kind of see I'm 6 length away, which means I ran out of stamina at the very end, and that... I think that McQueen comes with a gold recovery, which kind of sets her up for that race. Would like to take recovery skills. Unfortunately for this champion's meeting, entirely useless. It's kind of insane that we're still at 500 speed when at the last career we were already at 500 speed in at the end of the junior year. Sometimes it really... It tends to go really bad if speed is that low that early. Yeah, let's start something new. Let's do Darren McKinnon. We'll win that. We'll get 30 stamina back. Then next time I don't want to wit train because we get the raffle, which potentially gives us more energy back. I actually don't have enough groundwork hints because one of them is target inside. No, I have standard distance. Never mind. Standard distance and sunny days. Sure, this is good. Means we have enough stamina for the rest of the run, I believe. I don't think I need to do one more. Like, having 500 stamina at this point is kind of enough. We'll never need one again. So that means I kind of only spam wit and speed. We'll take the hint. We're only at 600 speed this late into the run, which means we really need to take every single training, but these are so bad, so we're literally just gonna rest for 40 energy. It's just... Again, nothing? Wow, okay. Don't... Right, level 5. Speed training. Oh, it's so bad. Forcing it like this is really annoying. But unless the inspiration is insanely good now, this run's not going anywhere anyways. Only mile S is not good enough. We needed groundwork. Unfortunate. We've tried, but we have unfortunately failed. Well, let's rest here. Sure. And now we just do a couple of extra races to do our parent run. Okay. No Seiun's, guys. Actually, you know what? Let's end the career. If you're asking me like this, I don't want to retry. It's fine. the extra chance on parent isn't important enough for me to bother with it, if I'm being completely honest. When the chance is so low, I don't even care. Cool. Thanks. Tanashi. All right, well, it is time. It is time. I'm not happy about it, but we have to do it. First, we have to put our filters in. The Seiun Sky that has this, I believe, right? Yes, you are the one. We have left-handed, we have frontrunner savvy, and we have focus, which means that this doesn't always trigger, which means sometimes we don't get the groundwork. But we have turf S, we have 1,200 speed, we have 1,016 power, and we have like enough stamina and guts to even like outlast the bad mood, and 500 wit. It's literally the perfect stat line. I'm just missing like one. If I had one extra piece, if I had like Summer Runner, if I had Sunny Days or whatever, it would have been so good. But you know, you can't win them all. Oh, that's Sakura Bakshin. We don't need her. You're not required. All right, let's turn her in. Second one, Raswanda, our assassin from the back. She has on your left Furious Feet, the combination with acceleration skills in the lower in the late race. Let's pump some iron if she's in 6th, and everything else is just whatever. Good stat line, but low activation rate because of the low wit, but that's fine. And then the third one, our wild card, Gorshi. I somehow made a gold ship that has straightaway spurt, let's pump some iron, Furious Feet. She's missing shooting for victory, but that's okay because the stat line's really good. So she's lacking a little bit of guts, so she might like die towards the end of the race, but she's an end closer, it's gonna be fine. And this is my team. Have you watched a single Umamusume anime? I've watched every single anime. I have even read the manga, Cinderella Grey, and I'm like keeping up with it. Well, I kind of keep up with it. The translations are like 30 chapters behind. In any case, we've waited a month. Let's see if my Seiun Sky is good enough. We're not looking who our opponents are. We're just gonna send it and see how good she really is. If my training her 4 months has paid off. That's 3 Seiun Skies. That makes me incredibly scary. Like scared because like what the hell are you talking about? I thought nobody was gonna have Seiun Sky. I watched the movie on a plane. How was it? Did you like it? Which one did you watch? Did you watch the Tachyon one or the Narita Top Road one? All right, let's see. I'm not ready for this.
ゆったりと流れる美しい雲、青空広がる東京レース場。前日に降った雨のため絶好とは言えないやや重発表となりました。
What do you mean the Tachyon one? That's a Jungle Pocket one? No, it's not. I'm sorry. She doesn't. She's an afterthought. She's the... That's 3 Seiun Skies, which is really fucking funny. Also Smart Falcons. What am I facing here? Come on, we need a groundwork early on. Give us an early win to motivate me. Come on. Hell yeah, alright, let's go. And she goes. She's off. Yeah. And there she goes. But Smart Falcon is Leader's Pride. Yeah. It procs, so I stay in first. Leader's Pride, really good skill. Yep. And now they have to line in to get like the... Wait. Oh, they're overtaken. That's scary. Okay, I still have escape. I still have escape artist in. Okay, okay, okay. I just need to stay. I just need to stay second. Come on. I have to stay first. First. Come on. I still haven't used escape artist. Come on. Where's unrestrained? There we go. Unrestrained. Angling and scheming. Escape artist. Hell yeah. We got a catch, boys. So yeah. And then Victoria Paul Plancha. Come on. And she's off. She's off to the races. Sure. We're setting it all. Yeah, everything's crocking. Oh, look. Seiun Sky. She's unmatched. Oh, that vodka is coming in hard. Oh, look at Goldship. Look at how fast Goldship is. She almost, like, overtook. This is a good condition. Hell yeah. Takyon is a potential woman from Bruder Lecker. Yeah, I get it. She would have. I want to see them win. I want to see them absolutely destroy. I must say, for how focused the animes and everything and the games on music, that movie's races are like I think 2 of the 4 races in that movie are without any background music. And the songs they are using for the other races are insanely good. Some of my favorite soundtrack of the entire series is come from that. A Bad Mood. What are you talking about? It doesn't matter. We're tanking the Bad Mood. So the thing about mood is it reduces your stats, right? And you don't want to... wait, we're bringing, like, brides into this? We have a Sakura Bakushin? Okay. They're coming from the altar, just freshly married and on the racetrack. That's not gonna help for aerodynamics. Damn, they really like the air groove. I did not pull much for the wedding ones. I did get wedding Mayano, which is actually has a really good skill, but I didn't even want them. Another groundwork proc, and off she goes. Look at that acceleration. 80% chance to... Oh wow, okay. I think this might be a Blokushin. That's insane, by the way. The way she's pulling off, it might actually be a Blokushin. I like how she just, like, seemingly without any skills, she, like, took off. I hate frontrunners because they're so unpredictable. But this might actually be a block one. If she dies now, if this Bakushin dies now, she doesn't. Okay, it's an actual real Bakushin. Okay. Now the only chances of Grass Wonder can turn up. Come on. Oh, from the backside. Yeah. You can get it. That's it. That's my gamblers. If Seiun dies, if my Seiun dies, the backline moves up. It's the perfect strategy. I can't lose. That is insane. It's so good. Oh, I made a perfect choice. That is wild. I really like that. So, see, the Bakushin came in last. You know why? Because this Bakushin has 400 speed. This is insane cancer. This Bakushin, everything is just made so groundwork procs. This one gets in first and then slows down everyone else. And this Adrian also has the late gamblers, just like me, to win. What is this other one? Adrian, Air Groove, also a late one, but this one's like complete ass. I mean, it's not bad, but we don't really have anything. So, but I also have gamblers, so I'm countering them too. It's just that I also bring a frontliner, so it's not guaranteed. Like, my Grass Wonder and my Gold Ship aren't nearly as good as my Seiun Sky. The problem is Seiun Sky can get countered, and there's almost nothing you can do. You literally need to have more skills than a character that is solely made on getting skills, because she can ignore all stats, basically. And that's pretty unfortunate. Because this might be unintuitive. The speed stat does not matter for the entire race, I believe. It only matters for the last leg, the top speed. Give me groundwork. Hell yeah. Yes. Alright. There's another Bakushin, which makes me feel like... Okay. This, but she's like way too slow. Okay, perfect. We came in first, and now we just have to keep the lead. If my Seiun gets free to run as much as she wants, there's almost nobody who can catch her. The max out speed plus the Turf S gives her like insane max speed potential. Yeah. I don't think you'll be needed, but your effort is appreciated. This last corner is a little scary, but I do have Unrestrained, which should usually proc in this. Get the fish. And then Victoria Paw Plancher. Maybe an Unrestrained as well. Huh. Unrestrained takes a long time to proc. Oh, wow. El Conapasa actually kind of speeds up there. I don't know why, but that's really scary. Nope, she's too far away. Goodbye. Yep, we're winning. We're winning these. Very, very simple. Yep. Okay, we're in really good shape. We are in insane shape here. Yeah. We've already beat a blocker. We have... The only problem is if her groundwork doesn't proc, we're cooked. Because if her groundwork doesn't proc, she doesn't compete with the frontrunners, and one of the frontrunners can escape in the late race, and my late surges can't really keep up with them. My gamblers. So that's the problem. If a frontrunner gets the opportunity to like fully blow ahead and has like a good skill setup, then the ones at the back can't keep up. Okay, another groundwork. All right. And there we go. She's so far ahead. Yeah. Oh, look at that distance. But Bakushin's coming in, so I'm always scared. Bakushin is the preferred method of blocker, or is the preferred blocker to use. So it's always scary seeing her. But a lot of people want to use her for real because she's a popular character. Ah, this is so beautiful. Look at all that training that paid off. Her legs are steel. Yeah. All that training. Oh, an escape artist late and an unrestrained. And now angling and scheming and Victoria Paw Plancher all at the same time. If it procs. Oh wow, look at this. 4 skills at the same time. Hell yeah. Yes! Go! Oh. Yeah. And then my backline moves up as well. Literally no contest. Damn, that's wild. 5 lengths ahead. It's pretty good. We love seeing that. Okay, nice. Okay. This is running pretty smoothly. Better than the last one. I think the last cup, Golshi came on like 50% win rate, 50-60%, which was still really good, but it wasn't what I wanted. But this Seiun Sky is actually putting in work. She shouldn't get more than 80% win rate, realistically, because if groundwork doesn't proc, she's cooked 100%. And you only have 80% on groundwork. So getting more than that is actually quite greedy. Alright, let's see. Still procs? Wow, okay. Oh, she breaks out like crazy. You can see when a lobby doesn't have ground workers. Because the one that have groundwork they just break out. Okay, Marozensky's moving up. No chance. I'm so far ahead. You don't even have a chance. I'm so far ahead. Wow, wild. I want to see what the other Saiyan Skies are actually doing, because they shouldn't be that far behind. You can kind of see the problem with the late surges and end closers. They're just getting blocked, so they can't like move up. In the long races, what happens is everyone is kind of lined up. So Goldship usually moves towards the outside and overtakes everyone from the outside. Here it doesn't work. They get boxed in very easily. Well, that's the first one. Oh, I wanted to check what the other Saiyan's doing. Torena-san. Alright, thank you. Special missions. Collect all. 3 hours left. We could kind of do like a second run right away, but I think I'm gonna do that in peace. I'm already happy with the performance so far. I haven't seen insane enemies yet. Oh, a bad mood Saiyan Sky. Okay. It's fine. Again, a mood shouldn't really be that big of a factor. Another groundwork proc. Oh, we got more groundworkers here. Okay. This is a real. You can see the competition here. Keeping in front here is really difficult, and she's on the outside, which actually makes it really hard for her to overtake. She's probably not going to be able to do it because she's on the outside. Silent Suzuka is taken ahead, but she's moving up. Very close. The problem is I don't have anything for the mid leg, so this is almost done yet. You can see like she's trying her best to overtake. But the race is almost over. She needs to be in first by the time the final spurt starts. And she's not gonna do it, I think. Unrestrained could proc here, but it's not gonna happen. Nope, it's not gonna happen. Now it's in the hands of my gold ship. Gold ship is really far up. For some reason, gold ship is really far up. Come on, gold ship. Gold ship! Oh, gold ship? Gold ship is closing in. 200 meters left. She's putting under pressure. Gold Chip is catching up. Coming up on the side. It's perfect. Let's go, Gold Chip. When my ace failed, her lackeys pick up the slack. It's so good. I love this. That's actually amazing. Who did we lose to? Who are you? Okay, you're pretty strong. Yeah. You have a perfect activator. You have like insane. Like, look at these skills. But she doesn't have the mid leg. She didn't need the mid legs because she has more speed through left-handed. That gives her 60 extra max speed, which is really insane. And the Diver Scarlet was also pretty good. I don't know why you were good. You were just kind of ass. Everyone has like these green skills. I never get them. Alright, let's keep going. Dude, I love this. It appears that when I'm in front, my Seiun just blows away because of her insane activation of angling and scheming in the last leg. And every other frontrunner just can't pull ahead enough to... Oh, we got a special issue. What is this? The Invincible. The favorite from the tournament is Kaiser, top trainer with a total win rate of 100% in the last five races. Hell yeah. What is Gold Chip saying? Yeah. What else do we have? Okay, I see. Oh, this is kind of nice. I've never even looked at this. First, third, and then first here, and then Grass Wonders first here. It's actually so good. All right, let's go. 100% win rate. All right, there we go. No groundwork. Look at that start. Front runner straightaways early? Okay. Kind of wild that sometimes front runner straightaways procs right away and early enough to proc groundwork, and sometimes it literally procs at the very last spot. Oh, Maruzensky's really coming up, huh? Professor of Curvature? Oh, she's trying. It's kind of scary that my mid leg is so... I like it. Oh, everyone has Professor of Curvature. I never buy it. Because it just doesn't proc at a good point. You don't need extra acceleration at the end of the first spurt. They're coming awfully close though. Unrestrained really helps here. And I'm also blocking them, so... And now she's reeling it in. And goodbye. Goodbye. Yes. Everything's so clumped up that, like, Grass Wander's already in third, which is wild. Yes. Damn, even Gold Chip makes, like, good numbers. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I love these guys. Not even a contest. Oh, we love to see it. It's so paying off. It's so paying off. And I love this. It's only round 1, so once the competition gets tighter, this composition might fall apart because I don't have I think a block plus 2 gamblers is way better. Actually, no, I don't even think so. There's a Smart Falcon here, but she's in a bad mood, so maybe that won't be an issue. I'm scared of Smart Falcons because I feel like Smart Falcon owners know something that I don't. So far we have 100% proc on groundwork though, which is means we're overdue for a non-proc. A fierce battle for the league. Outside is Scarlet. Oh yeah, the Smart Falcon is actually... Okay. Interesting, her skill procs really early. Interesting. That makes it really hard to catch up. Now I lost the lead, and that Smart Falcon is actually gone. And I can't catch up anymore for some reason. Interesting. Okay, I didn't know it worked that way. So I don't think I have a chance to win here. That Smart Falcon actually just annihilated me. Now, like, Seiun is, like, so behind that I'm just blocked. Yeah, I'm boxed in. I'm losing this race. If Seiun is not getting first, it's over. And, like, my... It's difficult, it's difficult. Grass Wanda might... She's not getting in there. Because she's, like, too far behind. Although... Wait! Look at this! Look at Grass Wanda! Oh! No! Air Group is also moving in! No, it's so close! Ah! Okay. Yeah. Okay, we lost this one. That's unfortunate. Damn. That Smart Falcon, I think, was a blocker, actually. I lost to a blocker, didn't I? It's not a blocker. It's something... How did she get in first? This makes zero sense. She has no groundwork. She has no skills. This was pure luck that won her the game. And that guy didn't... No, he did win. With Air Groove, though. Which is also, like, not... She has nothing. That was so... You don't even have cards. So, like, this was so... winnable. I don't know how Seiun Sky lost. You're really good at praying to the RNG, dude? Yes, that's the point. If you don't get invested into the RNG, then there's no way you're gonna enjoy playing this game. I could just skip the races. I don't need to watch them. I can just pull the slot machine and let the... And like, get the carrot on a stick at the end. Okay, great mood, Saiyan Sky. We gotta run it back. We lost our 100% win rate, which is unfortunate, but I see a Bakushin, so we might have a blocker on our hands, but Seiun just needs to pull ahead. Oh, she's so stuck in there. But wow, even with a late start, look at that. The Bakushin is moving up, which means I feel like she is a blocker. Scary. But might be too late for her. Yeah. Bro, but Uma blocked. It happens, but it's how I lost. Oh, she's moving up way too close. Saiyan Sky, you need to go. Okay, Daiwa Scarlet's moving up. That's scary. Coming from the outside. But I'm keeping everyone behind me. So now procs the Anglin and Scheming. And now we're off to the races. Goodbye. Oh, that's a vodka that's like really quick. But like, you can't catch up. Or can you? No, you cannot. Was that a blocker? Was that a blocker? That Bakushin? No, it wasn't. They just have nothing in there that helps them. Yeah. All right. Well, that's going good so far. The scariest part is literally the thing that I'm trying to do is figuring out what it is that my Seiun Sky is actually lacking, where she can still lose. Obviously, it's the lack of a groundwork proc. There's no groundwork. See? No, it should proc, but it didn't proc for some reason. Maybe it just didn't show, but I think it did proc. Okay. Daiwa actually overtakes. That's wild. A rushed Seiun Sky. Okay, I lost the lead for some reason. And that means I'm now... Oh! Oh! The escape artist proc in the right second, but it's not enough. Come on. Come on, you can do it. Come on. I don't think Seiun can ever catch up to the lead. Unless unrestrained procs here, but I don't think it does. Yeah, she's just losing ground here. For some reason, she kind of like just loses steam here. And I don't know why. Yeah, okay. Lost against that Daiwa Scarlet. I want to know why and how. Okay, we lost this one. How did that Daiwa Scarlet win? I don't think... Did she had groundwork? No, she didn't. How did that Daiwa Scarlet win? She literally has 200 speed less and nothing else. I mean, she has angling and scheming, but like, how do you win with like 200 less speed? Makes zero sense. Sometimes this game makes no sense. That's like an A rank. How do you win with this? Didn't even take Victoria Paw Plunger for some reason. Oh, because this one doesn't have it. Like, what are you even doing? You're losing to literally nothing. It's insane. And then coming 8th. Like, this game makes no sense. Well, only 3 wins. Sometimes you just lose. That's RNG for you. You can prepare as much as you want. You can have the strongest Uma in existence. You still don't get a 100% win rate. Even if you cheated, had every skill and 1200 in every stat, you would probably still have a chance to lose. It's just the nature of the game. But that she lost that hard is actually quite interesting. I feel like the groundwork didn't proc even though she got all 3 skills off, so I'm not sure what that was about. Or maybe it just didn't show. It might have like a limit to how many skills it shows. There it is, okay. Yeah, if it procs, she goes off. Bakushin is moving up. Scary. She might actually overtake me if it's a blocker. Having Grass Wonder Rush is actually really good. If you want the late surges to win, they need to move up really, really early. A Grass Wonder needs to be in 6 to proc Let's Pump Some Iron. That gives her like a big swing in acceleration. Although I'm not sure if she has it. I know that Goldship has it. Escape Artist. Unrestrained. Again, perfect acceleration early on. Angling and Scheming and Victoria Paw Plunger. Yeah. Everyone else is coming in as well. Strategy's working out. And Seiun Sky is leaving. Oh, look at them. Look at them go. Goldship's so fast though. Look at how scary that is. Holy, what the hell? What the hell? Goldship just wins. What? You literally stole that win from my ace. She just came in and won. Wow, that's wild. Goldchip's late acceleration is insane. Whew. Exciting stuff though. That was really worth the month of grinding. Was it? I don't know. You're the judge. You be the judge. Anyways, how's everyone's Wednesday been? I'm saying, speaking to the void. The Chinese Not Online videos have been so funny. I watched this the entire day. It's hilarious. He's playing some some Chinese drama game where all you do, it's like a visual novel. And the visual novel is you're like an empress or like a woman that's like in that like noble sphere of like the Chinese Ming dynasty or whatever. And you always get like presented with two choices, and if you choose the wrong thing, you immediately die because you're getting murdered and stuff. And it's like fully, it's like live action or whatever. It's really funny. It's so good though. It's like actually peak drama. I love it. Alright, Escape Artist, Unrestrained. Actually, these two skills are probably worth way more than I give him credit for, because they can always proc at like the exact perfect time. Dude, it would be so fun. Like my aces, my two gamblers are so good. I would like to completely dominate the finale, get 1 second and first, second, and third. Would be so funny. Hell yeah. What did I fight? It's again. It's the, like, they're so good. Love my guys. Goldchip's actually putting in work. I've decided I'm bringing Goldchip every single time now, every single race. The worst part's gonna be once we hit the Sprinters Cup, because she's like a G in sprint. She literally cannot sprint, and it's gonna be really hard. I don't have sprint parents yet, so I desperately need to make them. So that's gonna be an interesting endeavor. Guess I'm gonna be running a bunch of Bakushin because that's like the only thing she can do. Ground work. And there we go. A late start, but it doesn't matter. I guess a lot of people didn't go with the groundwork because it's just too hard to set up. The annoying part is I have to do it again, but for medium this time. Oh, that El Condor Pasa is just like, what the hell? El Condor Pasa is the second contender for this. She's hard to do because she's also not a mile runner, but like the two best skills for this race is Victoria Pop Launcher, which is her skill, and Angling and Scheming. And you can mix and match these two. Both Seiun Sky and El Condor Pasa are really good for this, but Seiun Sky skills probably is a bit better because it's literally a guaranteed activation if you are in first at the exact perfect time, and that's like exactly now. And then you're just off. Goodbye. But you can see, like, that El Condor Pasa is very close. Look at the gold ship coming from the inside. That's... How good is gold ship in this? That's insane. Look at her. She takes a second, and now she's, like, speeding up even more. It's wild. It's never home time, I see. It's not home time, it's Champions Cup. Like, you can't, like, miss the cup. It's vital to our survival. I've trained a month for this. We're gonna do this. Maybe I'll play it afterwards. I don't know. I have some time to spare. I started very early streaming. But like, we'll see how that goes. Saw that? Was caught off guard when I saw you online. It's literally just because this week I couldn't stream early because I usually stream earlier. It's just that I can't when I have late shifts. It's just I can't stream when I'm at work. But most of the time, like 3 out of 4 weeks, I'm not early. I don't have late shifts, so I can stream early, which I usually don't do anyways because I'm just too tired. I'm kind of scared of the Silent Suzuka, but we proc Escape Artist early. Look at how much like that Silent Suzuka is like catching up. But I'm like so far ahead, you're not gonna make it, I'm afraid. Yeah. We're doing it. The cool thing is actually, I thought about how would I handle the streams because I don't want them to get mixed up. But I can just stop the YouTube stream when when the Umamusume part is done and then just switch to Hom later. Look how far ahead I am. And now everything procs. It's so beautiful. And now she's running. Oh, not even... Oh god, it's so beautiful. Run for your life. It's insane that like even that my gamblers actually beat the frontliners very handily. Don't praise her or gold ship will steal thine path. She has already killed my Seiun Sky a couple times. Even with Seiun Sky having everything procced on her, gold ship just comes in sometimes and wins anyways, which is insane. It could actually happen if somehow anything goes wrong with my Seiun Sky, that this cup gold ship wins this for me in the finale. And it would be so funny because the... Oh, that's a great meet, Seiun Sky. Because the funny thing is the last 2 Champions Cup, everyone was terrorized by gold ships because she's literally the best one. And then for this one, she's literally not even supposed to be in this because it's a mile race she's not good at. And nobody recommended her to use. She's like B or C tier. But I made like a really, really good gold ship by accident for this. Okay, there's no groundwork here. No, wait. Oh, the frontrunner straightaway. Actually, I think that the frontrunner straightaways came immediately, which like proc groundwork, I think. But I don't get like much of a lead here. So Silent Suzuka might take this if she has good mid-leg skills. If not, then I win. I don't see anything from her so far. I got an early Escape Artist proc, but she procced something. It was probably also Escape Artist. No, she doesn't have Escape Artist. Oh, I'm seeing velocity behind the giant tree. Come on, Seiun! Seiun! Come on, unrestrained! Give me unrestrained! She's in the middle, she's in the inner leg. So that's really helpful. Okay. And now we're off. Goodbye. Goodbye. Oh, with unrestrained! Goodbye. Yeah, my gamblers are not doing anything because they're literally just blocked. Actually, never mind. They're still going. That's insane. Seiun Sky is wild. 6 length ahead is crazy. She was like, wow. I get 1 more. I get 5 more races. And then we're free. Sky absolutely dominating. she is the she's the meta runner for this. So it's not like an achievement. But I've beaten Seiun Skies, so it's not like that. I've just playing the meta. But I'm surprised that Grass Wonder and Gold Chip, even if I didn't have Seiun Sky, I would have just made a blocker, and I might have had a chance to. Oh, what? She's in a good mood. Oh. All right, let's completely annihilate it. I want like a distance win. She's the first favorite. And like everything, come on, give me a groundwork and just... Oh wow, she didn't actually manage to get... Wow, okay. That took a while, huh? But yeah, now we're doing it. I guess the position wasn't that good. I think if you're first favorite, then you're getting like a shitty position. I didn't look at what the position was. Gold Chip, why have you overtaken Grass Wonder? Gold Chip, you're already at 5. That means you can't activate Let's Pump Some Iron. What are you doing? Whatever. You're gonna get it. Straightaway spurt. Okay. That's about all you can do. Oh yeah. Oh, Grass Wonder skill a little bit too late. First, and then, like, that's wild. You have first, and then 3.5 lengths, my second ace, and then another 2.5 lengths, Smart Falcon. Gold Chip second is funny. Yeah, she's so reliable. For some reason, she's actually, like, super good at this. I didn't think she would be useful, but goddamn, that was some good stuff. She actually won one of the races where I got like annihilated, where my Seiun Sky just drowned. I think I only lost against one Daiwa Scarlet so far that I shouldn't have lost to, because she literally had like 200 less in each set, which made absolutely no sense. Alright, let's go. No groundwork. Okay. This is the scary part. She's still moving up forward in front, which is interesting. Shouldn't happen. I should not be at front, but maybe nobody else had groundwork either. Maybe it just doesn't show. I'm not sure. Sometimes I feel like it doesn't show up. Are there any debuffer horses, or how does the meta work with the game? There are debuffers, but they're not played in this particular environment. There is blockers. You can build a horse that has a lot of early game skill, early race skills to get in front, and then shove themselves in front of everyone else, and then their end speed is so low that they literally block the ones behind them, and then you have like someone who is who's coming from behind, like my Gold Chip and Grass Wonder, to like take the win. But yeah, because if you don't do this, if you don't block Seiun Sky, this happens every single race. Like this, it's just too broken. It's kind of wild though, that like, even without this, Gold Chip is like, look at Gold Chip. She's like hard on the track. She's not giving up. Every time she's pumping out like incredible speed. Like the comeback is so good. It's just with Gold Chip, since she's an end closer, her top speed is like, I think the way it works is that end closers is They're like so much faster towards the end, but they have to be, because they have to like overtake at the lead. So they're the most exciting to watch because you see them coming in from behind and then just coming in like a rocket, and they're trying to like overtake at the very, very last second. That was my first champions mode, was like champions meeting was like that, where my gold ship came in second by like half a length. And it was really close and was super hyped because until the very last second I didn't know if she was gonna win or not. This is more, I would say, it's easy to tell who's gonna win. You can tell by when the last spurt starts. I should also turn this down a little bit, but I've been pretty loud as well, so. Seiun Sky. Oh, look at the distance. Wow. It's so much already. There's a gold city in here. Interesting. She's so far ahead already. And then gold ship's also coming. Wow. Oh my. Gold ship might actually win this. Gold ship is like in second already. She's so fast, dude. This is insane. Triumphant Pulse too? She just fucks over my ace for the love of the game. She literally just wins because she wants to, not because, like, so funny. I have, like, almost a perfect Seiun Sky, and Goldship says, like, nah, come, we can do that better. Get in line, chump. Grab some popcorn, you will like that next part. Hell yeah. I love it. My aces are in such top condition. Even Grass Wonder, like, she's not winning, but she won once when Goldship was blocked and okay, now my Seiun is in a bad mood, which is not great. Well, we'll see. But I have like the inner corner. Is this? Oh no, I'm not the inner one. Okay, never mind. Goldship has a late start and is rushed. She might actually run out of stamina that way. No, and Closer doesn't run out of stamina here. And here you see why it's super important to get in early. Because their Saiyan Sky is probably also pretty good and could easily win. But since she's not first, her skill won't proc. Oh, the Unrestrained is always at a really good spot. Tail held high. What? She proc tail held high. That's insane. Look at that. Wow, okay. My notifications are filled with gifts from the protocol. I'm sorry. I wish I could disable that, but... Whoa, oh, look at that Grass Wonder. Oof. Actually, that's scary. That was literally the perfect... That was the perfect Seiun Sky run, and she almost lost. No, she didn't almost lose, but it was like... That was an insane Grass Wonder. Which one was that? Yeah, she has everything you need. On your left, Furious Feet, Let's Pump Some Iron, Mile S. Yeah, that's pretty good, yeah. It's all percent based. It's based on a lot of things. So basically how it works. Do you actually want the long answer, or do you just want a yes or no? Because I can explain it to you, but It's gonna take a while. Not take a while. It takes like 2 minutes, but I have to pull up a graph to show you. It's a lot of RNG. Listen, I can also explain you how half of home mechanics work. We will sit here for years. Well, that seems to me like an endorsement. So while we're doing this, let's pull up some graphs then. Seiun Sky. Alright, let's race here while we're doing this. Here I must start this. There's no contest. I'm just too strong. I'm sorry. Taiki shuttle, that's rare. Okay. Oguri cap also. There's some good races here. Okay. Get some unique choices. Shooting for victory is scary, actually. Oh wait, that's an Oguri cap. Oguri cap's taken my win here. Oh god, come on, get first, get first, get first, get first. No, escape artist. It's not enough. No, gold chip. You need to do it. Gold chip. Oh, that Oguri cap. No. Come on. Oh, gold chip's so far behind, and I think she's blocked. Come on. Oh, gold chip. Gold chip. Gold chip. Wait, is that my Saiyan Sky in the front? No, it isn't, right? Gold chip. Gold chip. Gold chip. Gold chip. No, that was my Saiyan Sky, but she still would have lost. Thank you, gold chip. Oh, it's so good. The team. Yeah. This is so good. Yeah, this Oguri is good. What are you? I don't know what you are, but the red shift is probably really good. Where there's a way, there is gold chip. So true, Umphy. Strange Oguri, though. But they got something going on now. Oh, that was the last one. Well, that was the first round. Well, the first part of the first round. 65% win rate. 5% win rate. 20% win rate. Means we got 90% win rate so far. Pretty wild. We're doing really good for ourselves. Okay, so how this works. Very simple stuff. Very simple stuff. We calculate the race. It starts off with a speed increase. That's the first spurt, where everyone gets up to speed. And what we want here, so we get in front, is to have a groundwork proc. For groundwork to proc, we need groundwork and free skills that proc early. So, like Summer Runner, Standard Distance, and Frontrunner Savvy, for example. They all proc at the beginning because they're passive skills. And once we do have that and proc groundwork, you can see on the early graph, I don't think you can actually see it because it doesn't seem to be procking here. And why does it not do that? It should. It should. Does it not work? Let's see. Let's do left-handed. Do we then get it? There we go. Okay. You can't really see it that well, but it increases the acceleration by a little bit. which means that the blue graph is now a little bit ahead. And then they just kind of do their races. And the advantage is in between... Oh, she needs actually front runner to make it a little bit better. Oh, there we go. Okay, there we see. Now you can kind of see that they're like the acceleration is like so far ahead. I think if she's a front runner, she'll also accelerate early. Okay, this is like a regular. I'm listening and it's all interesting. However, a meme is banging in my head. Find from this when Umamusume want to explain their game. Look at this graph. Yes, that's the fun part of it. The exciting part is at the final leg, because on the final leg, what happens is every Umamusume will now accelerate towards infinity. Not towards infinity, but towards the cap, which is dictated by the speed. So the higher the speed, the higher the acceleration, and also the higher the power, the higher the acceleration. So you want like a high power, a high speed stat, and then you go up to a theoretical maximum that can be like increased by skills. So what you want here is you want acceleration skills, so you get quicker to top speed. And the quicker you get to top speed, the more distance you will build up. And her skills, Angling and Scheming and Victoria Pop Launcher, make it so that she gets to the top scene quicker. And by the time, like, she spends all that time at the top here, extending her lead until this very point, where she stops building the lead and she's just in front. And then they just keep the same speed, and she carries that into the finish line. Now, if the second one is a gold ship, and she's an end closer, and she has Let's Pump Some Iron, Furious Feet on your left, which she can't have. She can't have both of these skills, but if we assume she does, what happens is you see the difference here. So now, despite the fact Seiun Sky has the early acceleration, Gold Ship now has a higher top speed because she is an end closer, which means she will now have a bigger top speed for this entire time. And the entire time this red bar is above the blue one, the more she is able to catch up to Seiun Sky. Gold Ship, the best end closer? She's not the best end closer. The best end closer is Narita Taishin. She would do even better because she has because she has Encroaching Shadow, which is an upgraded version of Straightaway Spurt, which makes her even stronger. Now with Encroaching Shadow, Narita Taishin, again, this is impossible to get on your left and Furious Feet, doesn't like work. This on your left doesn't even work because it's not a skill that can proc as an end closer. But you can kind of see that Narita Taishin even accelerates as fast as a frontrunner, which is incredibly scary, and then has higher top speed. So, but the problem is Narita Taishin is not a character you can get for free. She's like a rare character that was in between banners on when people wanted to pull for something else. So only very few people have Narita Taishin. It's mostly whales and people who really like her. But technically she is the best end closer for now. Gold Ship in being in second. Because she has this Encroaching Shadow, which you can kind of see it here. Encroaching Shadow procs at the exact same time the last leg starts, which gives her a huge acceleration boost. And the alternative for Encroaching Shadow is Straightaway Spurt, which is the common version, which is only 0.2, so it's a little weaker. But you're not gonna see a Narita Taishin here. So people dislike using enclosers then? No, it's just that enclosers are a little bit of a gamble in this particular race, because this is a short race, which means all the runners don't get an opportunity to stretch out, which means they're all going to be clumped up, and encloser might get blocked. The big gamble with like people that are behind everyone is that they might not find a way to get through the crowd, so they can't get past. That's why Gold Ship always and enclosers always go towards the outside, and try to get like a clear path to the finish. But it doesn't always work. So sometimes they just get blocked and that's it. So they're not perfect. For long races, the last race was like a 3,200 race or like even 3,400. You can kind of see like the last spurt, it lasts for like over 1,000 meters, which makes these end closers incredibly powerful because they have way more top speed. And their speed here falls off because they don't have enough stamina, but that's like a topic for another day. But yeah, that's why frontrunners almost never win long races, because they don't have that high of a top speed and they just like get overtaken. But in a short race, frontrunners are extremely good because they can never get overtaken. But they can, apparently, because my Saiyan Sky loses to my gold ships. In any case, short crash course on how the roles work. I'm still not sure entirely how they work myself. There's still a lot of like gray area that is in between that, but I think I understand it pretty well. The biggest thing you have to keep in mind is it's still all RNG. You can still lose if you get blocked or if just something's going wrong. So, but it's pretty, like, I got a 90% win rate. That means that's, even with the couple of losses that I got, that's pretty good. I stopped the game the moment I realized it's RNG heavy. Yeah, you can plan ahead as much as you want. In the end, it's in the hands of the goddesses, basically. And I've accepted that. I don't care about playing flawless. I just enjoy my horses running. I don't know why. I didn't like it at first either. I hated it at first. But it kind of tickled my brain in just the right ways that I like it. It's stupid. It's really, really stupid. But it's a good game that I can play at work or like on the commute, which is, it's like perfect for that. It's not a main game. It's not something you play and sit down and play. It's just something that you like do. That's what gacha games want from you. Just play them on the side while you get nothing else to do. Just drive up the numbers and maybe spend some money sometimes. Just finishing up the daily quests here, and then we can do that. But yeah, that was the first champion mode. Insane performance by all my 3 races. I didn't consider that to be a possibility. We'll see what the later rounds bring. In the end, of course, it's going to be RNG, but I think this is the best chance I have to win so far. So that's kind of nice. I would like to finally get a title. Arknight's a funny only gacha that asks you to focus like a proper game. Not the only one, but the hard content is definitely requires some paying attention to, that's for sure. Damn, I got a weird spread of races here. Okay. Not gonna waste any more time doing my dailies here. But, if nothing else, Umamusume makes me work out, which is like better than any other gacha game has ever managed to, like, it's a gacha game that actually might improve my life. What's the hardest thing you did in AK actually? It's the contingency contract when they just released the new one. So that was when, like, they did like they call it something different now, but the one with the grass, basically. Is it pinch out? It's not pinch out. It's like the last contingency contract was the one with the Red Avenger, and then they named it something else, and now it's like continuing to be the exact same thing, but it's a little different. Also, I can stop the YouTube stream. I doubt anyone's watching the YouTubes, but if you do, thank you for watching. You can watch me on Twitch because I've got to keep playing something else. But if not, then well, I guess I'll see you next time. Something like that.